"You can't park here anymore?" Those were the words from the HOA president when my dad tried to pull his car into our own driveway. We were shocked. Our own property, our own driveway, and yet somehow we were told we didn't have the right to park there. It all started with a letter. One morning, a thick envelope from the Homeowners Association, HOA, landed on our doorstep. It was a formal warning. Apparently, my dad had been parking his car in the driveway too often. And according to the HOA, that violated some obscure rule they had about keeping driveways clean and uncluttered. At first, my dad thought it was a joke. Surely they couldn't really stop us from parking in front of our own house. But it wasn't a joke. The letter was clear. If the issue isn't resolved in 14 days, a fine will be imposed. Now, my dad isn't the type of man who backs down from a challenge. He's a banker, someone who's spent decades building relationships and understanding the power of leverage. So when the HOA tried to push us around, he decided it was time to play hardball. He called up his contacts at the bank. Over the years, he'd built a reputation for being trustworthy and reliable, and he had a solid network of clients. But now, those clients would be his target. Dad knew the HOA president had a small business, one that depended on financing through local banks. And that's where the leverage came in. "Mr. Miller," my dad said over the phone, "I know you're looking to expand your business, but as you know, we can't approve loans for individuals with, let's call them, questionable reputations." Within a week, the HOA president's small business loan application was denied. It wasn't long before the other members of the HOA felt the pressure. We never had an issue with parking again. In fact, the HOA backed down, and our driveway was left untouched. My dad didn't just teach me about the value of money and business that day. He taught me the value of standing your ground and using what you have to fight back when you know you're right. In the end, the HOA learned that messing with the wrong family can have some serious consequences.